Have you ever wondered if there are individuals among us who can truly harness superhuman powers, like controlling fire with their mind or defying gravity? What if I told you that some people possess abilities that defy the very laws of nature? Abilities like telekinesis, extraordinary healing, or even seeing the future. Can people actually have superpowers like in the movies? Are these powers fact or fiction? There are individuals who defy physical laws with their bodies and minds. If we were to attempt such feat ourselves, it could undoubtedly lead to the loss of our lives. The individuals we are going to discuss are not magicians or stunt performers, because scientists and documentary makers who have extensively researched these exceptional people, validating their existence as fact rather than myth. It's important to emphasize that these are not just stories or legends, but well-documented facts about real individuals who possess these extraordinary capabilities. Let's get into it. The first person we are discussing is Parla Johnny, also known as Mataji, who passed away in 2020. Parla Johnny was a Hindu monk who from 1940 onwards claimed to have survived without consuming any food or water. This remarkable feat meant that he lived for around 80 years without the need for sustenance. He believed that what kept him alive was the goddess Amba. In various cultures, goddesses are considered a subset of gods, and in his case, one of these goddesses was named Amba. He devotedly worshipped her and attributed his sustenance to her energy. Mataji, at the tender age of 7, left his city and home. From that point forward, he chose to live alone in the forest. At the age of 12, during his time in the jungle, Parla Johnny experienced a profound mental and spiritual awakening. This awakening led him to become intimately acquainted with the goddess, and he claimed to have established a direct connection with her. As a result, he began fervently worshipping and praising this goddess as a central part of his spiritual practice. He also wore women's clothes and made himself look like a woman while worshipping this goddess. He claimed that the energy he received without drinking or eating came from this goddess. Then he went to the hospital for 1 month to undergo tests under the supervision of scientists, and they confirmed that during this period he had not eaten or drunk anything. Instead, he had been bathing and swishing water in his mouth, which he would then spit out. The scientists concluded that it was not possible for a person to sustain themselves under such conditions and survive. He also never needed to use the restroom because there was no intake and output of nutrition in his body. Nevertheless, he maintained good health similar to a normal human who consumes food and drinks. Doctors typically state that if someone doesn't drink water for 7 days, they will inevitably die. However, during their supervision of Parla Johnny, they were unable to provide an explanation of his survival. The next individual possesses multiple supernatural abilities, which encompass the capacity to generate heat, create electrical energy from his hands, and various other extraordinary phenomena that we will explore further. John Chang, also known as Electric Eel, hails from Indonesia and is renowned as a healer. You can watch a video in which he demonstrates his ability to burn a piece of paper with his hand. This video is a part of an award-winning documentary called The Ring of Fire, which focuses on John Chang and showcases his remarkable skills in utilizing Qi energy to heal and transfer energies to help people. Now, what exactly is Qi? In traditional Chinese and East Asian culture, Qi is believed to be a vital force that forms a part of any living entity. If you learn how to use it, you can do many things, such as energy healing, and through practices like meditation or martial arts, you can awaken it. This is part of their culture, and many people practice Qi, including this man who has also mastered it. And he also demonstrated that he uses his yi and yang, which is a Chinese philosophical concept that describes opposite but interconnected forces. And with this, he created electricity in his body and transferred it out of his hands. As you can see in this video, he touches an ill man, and people need to hold the man because he experiences electric shocks. This is the method he employs to heal people. After this documentary was released and people witnessed John Cheng's abilities, he chose not to participate in any other interviews or contribute to any further documentaries. He believed that this was a form of charity work and shouldn't be boasted about in front of the public. Additionally, there are codes among those with supernatural abilities that prohibit showcasing their powers to the general public, as it goes against these codes. Thus, he made the decision not to do so. The next individual we are discussing is Natasha Demkina, often referred to as the X-ray vision girl. She resides in Russia and once demonstrated a remarkable ability to see inside her mother's body, including her internal organs. This ability was akin to the imaging performed in hospitals using techniques such as CT scans or MRI scans. She possessed the extraordinary capability to not only see the internal organs but also identify illness, tumors, and various health issues within the human body. Her remarkable skill became widely known in her city, leading many individuals to seek her out for medical assessments. This phenomenon drew the attention of doctors and medical professionals, who decided to examine and research her ability. Consequently, they brought her to a children's hospital for further examination and study. She sat in front of one of the children at the hospital, gazing through their body, and accurately pinpointed to the location of a tumor, describing it as a dark spot. Moreover, when she visited other patients, she was able to peer inside their bodies and identify all their medical issues with remarkable precision and achieving a 100% accuracy rate. The next individual we are discussing is Danny Wolverton, who may be familiar to many of you through social media. His fame can be attributed to a viral video featuring him on the television show America's Got Talent. Danny Wolverton astonished the audience when, while seated on the ground, he suddenly levitated in the air, defying gravity.
What I do is quite phenomenal.
He demonstrated this extraordinary ability in public spaces, on social media, and even other television shows to share it with people. It's worth noting that while some magicians use tricks and props to create the illusion of levitation, Danny Wolverton is not one of them. His ability is reminiscent of practices seen among the monks in various parts of the world, particularly in Asia, who are known to lift themselves from the ground through meditation and dedicated practice. This suggests that there are indeed individuals out there with the genuine ability to hover or levitate themselves in the air. The next person is Veronica Sider. The superhuman ability of her is her eyes. According to the Guinness World Records, this German woman had a vision 20 times better than average. She could identify people more than a mile away and observe objects at this great distance with exceptional clarity and detail. Experiments conducted on her eyes confirmed the existence of her supernatural ability. Let's delve into the intriguing case of Lu To-Lin, also known as the Magnet Man, whose body exhibited a magnetic-like attraction, making his abilities a captivating example of the supernatural. He had the ability to stick metal objects to his body. He used this unique skill to participate in numerous charity events, helping raise funds for various charitable causes. His incredible ability allowed him to hold multiple metal objects, with a total weight up to 36 kilograms, demonstrating the remarkable extent of his magnetic-like attraction. He also even pulled a car using this ability, What makes his case even more intriguing is that scientists from Malaysia's University of Technology, upon examining him, found no magnetic field within Lin's body. However, they did discover that his skin exhibited unusually high levels of friction. Nevertheless, there was no scientific explanation for this phenomenon. Indeed, there are records of individuals achieving remarkable feats that defy conventional understanding. Examples include someone conquering Mount Everest in nothing but underwear, an individual enduring extremely cold water for extended periods, and a man sprinting for 2 kilometers with broken legs. These extraordinary achievements continue to fascinate and challenge our understanding of human capabilities and endurance. In general, there are things that cannot be explained in terms of human abilities, and they happen. Most of them are magician tricks and a scam, but there are some people with special and supernatural abilities that can defy the physical laws without any rational explanations. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave me a thumbs up if you like it. Also take a look to my other unsolved episodes here and here, and comment about your opinions about these superhuman abilities I mentioned, or those that exist but didn't come within this video. Till the next video, see ya.